I'm just be honest, man. I got really emotional, and the crazy part about it is the school shooting happened in a neighborhood where I was looking at buying a house.
Really?
For my family.
Mm-hmm.
And that school would have been the high school my son goes to. Had we bought that house and stayed there.
Yep.
So it hit close to home.
Metal detectors, clear book bags, yes.
Okay.
More of a police presence up there. Where I stay at, the police officers parked out there just specifically.
I told him and my daughter they need to have a plan. If you see something, say something immediately. You don't have to, hey, Mr. Smith, this someone have a gun. Right. I told him, excuse yourself. Say you gotta go to the bathroom or something. Go straight to the office. Hey, Johnny got a gun. Yeah. Then get the hell on, son.
Slack Adjusters back at it again. It's your boy Salim V World.
Tim Motivates.
We're back at it with another video for y'all. But before you get started, I want you to do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're not gonna even do anything until they do that.
Do it now. We'll wait. Did you do it? Did you do it?
Real spit, y'all. Real spit. We need that.
We got a lot of people watching. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody really, hitting that subscribe button. It's free. Did y'all know it's free?
That is absolutely
Somebody
free.
told me, hey, man, I'm going to subscribe one day, dog, but, I just got to get my money up. I said, dog, it's free. Just a little bell right there. Just hit the bell.
Bing!
Okay? Hit that like button.
Bing! It's really interesting because that's all I watch is YouTube.
Man.
Like, I don't watch anything.
And I thought, I'm the same way, and I thought everybody was like that.
Nah, man. A lot of people don't even know how to operate YouTube.
I got rid of my cable.
Exactly. Like I still got Hulu and Disney Plus for a couple of reasons, but I'm thinking about getting rid of that stuff too. Prime, everything. Just
that's a whole nother subject, dog.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
I now I'm paying for like 30 apps.
Exactly.
I just signed up for Peacock the other day. But Salim, how was your week?
Interesting week, man. Interesting week. Pretty uneventful damn near to the end of the week. Where I do this jiu-jitsu thing and freaking pop my knee real bad.
Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Dragonfly Jones.
Man, listen, we rolling and stuff. I'm going into a calf slicer situation unintentionally. Everything I do, if I find myself in a legit position, you see what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I'm there. And then my coach Dan was looking at it, was like, oh, slow, because we were kind of flowing. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if the guy just fell awkward, and he heard a loud pop. Ooh. And it just pop. And I was like, stop. I didn't say tap it. I just stop. And the guy thought he told me he thought it was his knee that popped. He felt the pop. Yeah. Dan heard the pop.
Did you hop up? Did you crawl?
Oh heck, no, I laid down, dog. I laid down, clutched my knee.
You hit that LeBron James. Huh? When LeBron James get hurt, the whole game stopped.
Yeah, everything just stopped, man. Just
cry, baby. He just hit this LeBron. He'll just put his hand over his face, just start rolling.
Right.
Slowly.
Because a lot of things go through your head. Like, damn, did I just break something? Yeah. Because even though a lot of times you break something or really tear something up. Yeah. You don't know if it could be broken. You just kind of just stop for a second, just kind of process everything. Yeah. So I sat there and I just kind of processed it. And then I just kind of moved my leg around. And you're warm already. Yeah. Dude, this stuff didn't start hurting till this morning. Whew.
But that's how it be. It's always the morning after, right?
Man, that thing was crazy. So we did that a little bit right there. And then little quick side talk. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Yeah. Man, I got into an argument with this. I'm not gonna get too deep into it.
Talk to me about it.
This is only gonna be for if you know people. Got into an argument with this lady about parking in the parking lot, about parking spots. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. At the gym, when she doesn't have assigned parking spots, but she don't want nobody parking in front of her business. But every time she comes into our gym, she comes in with a nasty attitude and tell everybody, y'all need to get y'all car, y'all need to move y'all truck. Then whoever these trucks is, y'all need to move them, blah, 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 like that. You see what I'm saying?
It's just like let's paint a picture for the people. It's just like one of those
go ahead.
Strip malls.
Yeah.
It's like a strip mall. So it's a bunch of businesses all side by side.
Yeah.
and there's parking spots in front of the building. There's parking spots
towards the back,
and somebody parked in front of her building.
Yeah, like I mean, there's parking spots in front of her building as long as you don't block her door.
And what happened? She came inside.
She don't even come to the side. She just comes up to our door and excuse me. Excuse me, whoever trucks these are, need to move y'all trucks, okay? You know.
So whose truck was it this week?
It was me and another guy's truck.
Right in front of her business.
Yeah, but the property management does not assign parking spots.
So there's no you know, parking for so and so customers only.
No, sir.
No. But you parked in front of her business.
Yes.
But you could have parked in the back.
I could have parked a lot further away and had to walk.
And
look how ironic that is.
Right.
I hurt my knee. I wouldn't want to walk all the way over there. You know what I'm saying?
You hurt your knee before or after this event?
Before.
Okay, so you could have
on the same day.
But you could have parked somewhere else.
A lot further away.
So
she could have too.
So all right, so tell me what happened, man. I mean, she came to the bit.
She just being nasty, disrespectful. I just told her, man. I said we don't have to move our trucks. Property management told us we can park anywhere we want to park.
That's what you told her?
Yeah.
What was her response?
Yeah, man.
She got rowdy right away.
No, she got rowdy. Absolutely. Right off rip.
Was this a Karen?
Man, boy, listen.
Or was this like
I'm not about to tell you. I'm not about to go into any
But she
detail.
went Karen on you.
She went Karen. Listen, that's the good way of putting it.
And she's done this before.
She's never went. She never
told you guys to move.
She just told us to move our stuff before.
And you just got fed up.
I don't know, man. It's just everything just lined up that day, man.
Usually y'all just move.
Everybody just get their stuff and move.
But y'all know that she's gonna come. Why y'all even park right there? If y'all know she's gonna probably gonna say something.
I think that's a good question, but it's not her. She don't have no rights to it.
So that day you intentionally just
no. I intentionally parked. I knew it, but I didn't. She's not always there though.
Okay.
She doesn't come there all the time.
Okay.
Now she don't come there all the time. I think she just pulls up just to mess with people. Then she goes in there. She leaves. How
did you resolve this situation?
By snapping on her.
You snapped on her?
Yeah.
Salim.
But listen, I didn't resolve it. I felt bad after it was all said and done. Not for her.
It didn't get too
I felt bad because that's not me. I don't do that kind of. I avoid stuff all the time. 99.9% of the time, I'm avoiding conflict.
So you
but I just don't like how she was disrespectful.
Did you ever go move your car?
Yeah, I was on the way. I was getting ready to leave anyway.
Okay.
I was literally getting ready to leave.
Yeah. How do you feel after this incident? Do you feel like you were in the wrong, she was in the wrong?
No, I don't feel like
both was in the wrong.
No, I feel like she was in the wrong.
Okay, so you don't feel like you could have handled it better?
I could have handled it better. I could have handled it like I handled it 99.9% of the time. Okay, let me move my truck. And jump in the truck and leave.
You had time that day. That's what the people say. The people say you had time that day. Huh?
Oh, yeah. You should have had time to get into. I had time. I was like, no, because here's where it's at. I'm like, look, man. If you just come in and ask with a little, have a little respect.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have a little respect and talk to people with calmness and respectfulness,
yeah,
dude, you'll get everybody, and you'll get the respect of the people there, and the people will not want to park there. You know what I'm saying?
Always come rowdy.
That's just her attitude, man.
Yeah. I feel you, man.
So I mean, I'm saying people like that, dog, they got an entitled mindset. Nobody ever checks them on it. You know what I'm saying? But she goes around checking everybody else about parking in something that's not even hers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's why she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't have my truck towed.
Yeah.
She couldn't call property management. All she could do is yell and scream back at me. You see what I'm saying? And so I mean, I avoid conflict like that. That's all I do is avoid.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that day, you know, it was just like I just wasn't going for it, man.
I feel you, man. I mean, some days folks just get you out of your character, but you know, I just want you to understand, Salim, that you're a man in America.
Mm.
You know, we
at the bottom of a black man in America at the bottom of the totem pole.
Oh, it ain't about being a black man. You're a man in America.
And what does that mean?
You have to be bigger. You have to set the precedent to make the right decision, be the bigger person, and de-escalate situations. You can't escalate them, bro. Especially with you being a black man. You can't escalate situations, bro. You know what I mean?
What am I? Okay.
I would have handled it like this.
Show me smooth Tim. Show me how you would have did it.
Hey, excuse me, what's your name? Because I see you all the time. My name's Tim. Okay. What was your name?
Bonquisha.
You know what? Bonquisha, nice to meet you. Look, I'm gonna move my car. But every time you come here, you know, it seems like you're a little rowdy or whatever. What?
Man, oh hell no. This I pay rent here.
Bonquisha, listen.
No.
Bonquisha.
Okay.
Come walk with me. I'm gonna show you my car. So whenever you see me here, I want you to find me. Okay. Just know that I'm here and I'm gonna take care of it. If somebody's car is in your way, come to me first. I'm gonna take care of it. And just for the inconvenience, Bonquisha, you like Chick-fil-A?
Well,
do you like Chick-fil-A?
Are
you know that spicy chicken sandwich we hit?
Yeah, I mean, I
see you got a little weight on you, Bonquisha.
And I like 3 of them with a large fry.
Okay, well look, next time I come, I'm here on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you a gift card for the inconvenience.
Aww.
Next time, just give us a little wave or whatever. I'm gonna come out, and if I'm not here, my homeboy Johnny, he'll take care of you. I'm gonna tell Johnny, make sure nobody parks in front of your business. It won't happen again.
I mean, I get what you're saying. And all jokes aside, I know what you're, and that's dude. That's all I know. You know that.
Yeah. So you had a rough week. Is there anything else happened this week that had you on edge?
Maybe, but but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I just she's been doing it all the time. Not necessarily to me. She just come in there just disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I'm not the kind of person. Even people are like that all the time. I don't really just confront people.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happened to be my truck. You know what I'm saying? Which I never parked there.
And you drive big ass trucks, Celine.
Yeah.
Your truck take up a parking spot and a half.
But here's the thing, though. It wasn't blocking her doors or nothing. Number 2, I don't get into conflicts with people. I just kind of let it go and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying?
You're usually a happy-go-lucky guy.
Right.
You usually laugh stuff like that off.
But it was me. I was just everything lined. That's why I say everything lined up perfect. I was walking out the damn door. I was getting ready to leave anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I really wanted to get her to understand that, you get more flies with honey is what they say, right?
Yes.
That's kind of what I was trying to. I mean, if you just listen, if you do it right, man, and nobody in here tripping. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. If
you come here and say and work it out, maybe we come up with something where because everybody not on the same page.
Yeah.
Everybody that come to that gym is a lot of people that come and they don't come but so often.
Right.
And the second guy that was parked over there, he only comes on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And he just started coming, and every time new people come, they're gonna park there.
Okay.
That's how these things are set up. There's no rules.
So
she has no rights to the parking spot. You see what I'm saying?
Would you say that you could have handled this situation better?
Well, I could have handled it differently, but it felt good in the moment.
All right. Do you feel like next time you see this lady, there will be an issue, or you feel like you're gonna try to resolve?
I'm not gonna talk to her no more.
So you don't plan on taking any steps to like are you happy with how it ended? How you and that lady,
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not happy how it ended because I don't like I said.
So as a man,
yeah,
in America, how are you going to make the situation right as a leader in our community, in your community?
I'm not going to do anything about the situation.
You're just going to leave it like it is? Because you're going to have to see this lady again.
No, I don't. Not necessarily.
I mean, she shares the same.
She comes randomly, though.
But you're going to have to see her again. Do you want it to be awkward? Do you want it to be some stare down?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Look, man. Listen, I don't hardly ever see her, man. Like I say, because I don't know how she going to act. She might not be. She don't seem like a reasonable person.
What if she had homies waiting on you?
Huh?
What if next time you come there, the homies waiting on you?
If I'm there and I don't notice it,
I'm saying like
if I pull up and I see them out there,
she pull up with her boyfriend,
right?
Or her because this is an older lady or a younger lady?
Older lady.
So she probably got like a son that's an adult son,
yeah,
or a nephew that's grown,
maybe.
And you pull up in your big truck.
There you go, right there. There you go, right there. Okay. And as I'm getting out, keep painting the picture.
I mean,
keep painting the picture because you're trying to.
What if you
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
You gonna call the cops?
Yeah.
You gonna run to the car and call the cops right away?
No, you said I'm pulling up. They running up on me. I'm already in my car, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call the police.
That's a good answer.
And let the police handle it.
You don't think you should maybe like write a little note, go by the business with a Chick-fil-A gift card inside Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Collard Green Cafe gift card?
Maybe some of them Kamala collards.
Yes, that was me in my suit and heels, walking through Charleston International Airport, carrying 2 big plastic bags full of fresh South Carolina collard greens.
Oh, come on, man. We got a lot of backlash from that last video. Not in the comments. But look, it was either way, man. Let's just leave Kamal out of this because we got something for somebody else later on.
Okay.
I don't want to piss too many people
But anyway,
off.
man, that's just we dragging. I really didn't want to get too deep into all that right there. But
I just want you to resolve it, my guy.
Yeah, well,
I just want you to. I think
good.
As a man in America,
You think I need to go back and say something to the lady?
No, as a leader in your community, make it right. Okay. Just make it right because it didn't end well, and you're gonna have to see this person again.
No, not really.
Okay.
I could see her again, but I don't have to see her again.
You're
I go my way, you go your way.
Chances are you're gonna see her again. You've seen her multiple times at your gym, telling people to come move their car.
Right.
Do you plan on not going to that gym again?
Dude, I don't know the way it sets up. I don't have to see her. If she comes to say something, then you know what I'm saying, then she says something to the people. I don't have to be in that presence. Right. I keep it moving, man.
All right, man.
If she brings her people, I'm calling the police.
Look, if she brings people, I think it's a good idea to call the police versus have confrontation.
There you go. I don't want no confrontations. I don't want to get in no issues.
All right. We can move past that. We can move past that.
That's all it is. There's no
What y'all think in the comments, man? What should Salim do as a leader in his community?
I'm not a leader in the community either.
As a leader in my community, in our community, in Atlanta area, what do y'all think Salim should do? Leave it in the comments.
What make you think she wasn't the leader in the community?
She might be some sort of leader.
She could be.
Either way, man. Let me tell you about my week, Salim.
Tell me how your week went.
Huh?
We might have cut this whole thing out of the.
You don't like the way it went.
Go ahead. Tell about your week, man.
I just wanted to.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Go ahead.
I mean, you're being honest and transparent. I think
that's
the
the
people
problem
would
with these
appreciate
cameras,
that.
man. Huh?
I think the people will appreciate the honesty and the humanness of Salim.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
the humanness.
Yeah, is
that a word? All right. So look, man, I went to Chicago. I went to a wedding this past Saturday. It was dope. I think weddings are a scam, a ripoff. I spent way too much money on a suit that I didn't love.
Right.
Even though I tried it on, I got it tailored, to fit my sexy body. And
you got pics?
Oh yeah, we'll insert a pic right here. That boy look good. That boy look good. So anyway, we got on me and my lady friend got on a plane. We flew up to Chicago, man. And man, we had a ball.
Okay. Chicago's nice.
I had no idea Chicago was that beautiful. In the media, they talk about Chicago being, even the people from Chicago, this is Chirac. You know what I mean? This is They don't call it Chicago. They call it Chirac.
Oh, really? That's just, I've heard that before, but
yeah, they call it Chirac, man. And the media, talks about how, at one point in time, they, every week they'll be like, the death toll in Chicago was 17 this weekend, highest in the nation. Man, I didn't hear not one gunshot in Chicago.
Where were you? What part of Chicago were you?
Well, I wasn't on O Block, my brother. I was definitely downtown on Second Ave.
You stayed in the correct side of town.
Yeah. I did stay close to the airport, which if you're going to go to Chicago, man, get your butt in the city because the airport is about maybe 20 miles from downtown Chicago, but it's going to take you an hour to get there, even on a Saturday.
Good Lord.
But either way,
traffic's crazy.
Nuts. And it could have just been because it was a holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend. Okay. But man, it was crazy. But we did all the tourist stuff. We went on a river cruise, did that twice. We did it during the day and night.
Nice.
We went to the Chicago 360 where you go all the way at the top of the building.
Yep.
They got like this little window you could stand in front of, and then the window kind of pushes out, make it feel like you're falling. We did that. I didn't. Anyway, that's where it was at inside that little attraction.
Right.
But overall, great time. I can't wait to go back.
Got you.
You know, when we got back to Atlanta, you know, of course, I had to catch up on work and everything. And the first thing I get a text message is there's a school shooting. You know,
right around the corner.
Yeah, right. Not far from the Studio B, right here. And it really, you know, you hear about these things, man, and you think it'll never happen. Oh man, that'll never happen here, you know? And the crazy part about it is the school shooting happened in the neighborhood where I was looking at buying a house.
Really?
For my family back in 2011. And that school would have been the high school my son goes to had we bought that house and stayed there.
Yep.
So it hit close to home. I was listening to, you know, the local radio station through the iHeartRadio app, and they were interviewing the kids as they was coming out and stuff like that. And I would be lying, man, if I'm gonna just be honest, man, I got really emotional, you know, because I'm listening to, you know, them talking about possible 4 people dead, kids being airlifted to the hospital. You know, I'm hearing children that sound like my children.
Yeah. And
it really, man, it really tore me up. I'm thinking about I'm almost getting choked up now, Shalene. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about my children in a moment. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about those children. I'm thinking about their families, what those families are going through. They can't get to their children. They're broadcasting live saying that families are parking a mile, 2 miles up the street, walking to the school, trying to get to their children. Can you imagine? I'm sure parents was trying to damn near bust through the police barricades, you know, with their car, but they had to park a mile up the road to get to their children to find out if they were even alive, man. You know, and I'm sure, you know, some kids was texting their moms and dad, but what about those parents that are texting their kids and they're getting no response, you know? So yeah, I was thinking about that, and, you know, I automatically went to praying. You know, I text my kid's mother and, you know, wanted to see what type of protocol was going on at my kid's school.
Yeah.
See if they're beefing up security, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, their school close to that school?
It's not district? Far. It's a different jurisdiction, but it's not far.
But it's close.
It's close enough. Yeah. So
it's a touchy topic. And I was on the phone with a guy, and I'm gonna be real with you. When I was listening to it, I didn't even listen to it. When I found out it happened, it was just like, and it's gonna be it's sad that we're at this point, but it's like another piece of news to me.
Really?
Not that it wasn't serious.
Yeah.
But that's how common it is right now.
It's not common,
and it's really not even common. To be honest with you, the grand scheme of things, but it's there's no shock value there for me now, no more.
Really? Even with it happening so close?
Oh, it don't matter close. It's always hit close to home. I don't care if it's in another country.
Okay.
Any way
you're basically saying you wasn't surprised.
It doesn't surprise me because we're a fad-driven society. Them kids ain't doing that stuff just because they came up with it in their own mind.
Mm-hmm.
They copycatting what's going on. You see and they saw the reports on the guy say, the dude said they actually interviewed him a year ago. Did you read that report?
Yeah, the FBI.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They interviewed him a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
interviewed him and his dad.
Now, and they interviewed his dad. So you know, everybody always talking about what could be done. There's a lot of things that could be done.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? The minute something like that happened, they should not be pumping that stuff in the media. They should not be glorifying these people and giving them a platform, showing them all over the place.
They should keep it on hush hush.
Not to say that they should keep the people can't figure out what happened.
Right.
Don't be showing their face over, because that's what they want. Mm-hmm. Even the guy from Parkland, I'm going to be famous one day. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that? A Trump shooter?
No, the guy from
Parkland.
Parkland that killed 70 kids in Florida.
How long ago was that?
That was
been
3-4 years. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you.
Many,
now,
bro.
I watched the one of Parkland with that kid. I watched the whole interrogation of him.
Yeah.
You know, and so like these kids, imagine in which you feel like you are poor society, like you don't amount to nothing. People telling you this all the time, and you already feel like, you know, jail ain't no different than how my life is now.
Yeah.
They don't think they got nothing to live for. They got nothing to aspire to be, nothing to aspire towards. Jail is no different than what it is now. So why not go make people pay? And now I'm famous. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm, now you're going to know my name and I'm going to make you pay. And that's what they do. You see what I'm saying? So you definitely got to take their platform away. You see what I'm saying? You cannot let them be able to, as they notice that it's going to happen, but they're not going to have that platform. That's a start, in my opinion.
That's a start. Okay. So yeah, let's just dive a little deeper into that. What can we do to prevent these things from happening? Because, of course, first thing a lot of people want to say is gun control, right? You got to get rid of these AR-15s. What type of gun do you use, Salim?
I don't know. They said it's an AR-15. I didn't even look at
AR style.
AR-15 style gun.
Yeah.
I mean, was it an AR? But see, now here it is, AR-15 style gun.
Yeah.
They didn't say it this time was AR-15, but
who's to blame?
The dad.
Damn right.
Now that was here's what I'm gonna say right here to that. And he's going to jail too. But
going to jail.
Now we're starting to now they're starting to
lock parents
do things. What it's looking to be the second time. Now they should have held him accountable. A 14-year-old they bought him a gun after the FBI came in there. You see what I'm saying? And questioned him about it.
Yeah, correct us if we're wrong. I want to say he was interviewed by the FBI, him and his dad. They got it recorded. Audio. I heard the audio.
Yep.
And the FBI specifically asked the dad, "Do you have guns in this house that your son has access to?" And the dad was like, "Oh, yeah." And then they're reporting that this dude bought the son an AR-15 for Christmas.
Well, so that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like first of all, you should have all my guns were always locked up with my kids in the house.
Correct.
They stay locked up, put away. You know what I'm saying? There's no way my kids could have access to my guns. And no way I would ever bought my son a gun.
Right.
Before he was old enough to legally own the gun. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even if he
was a hunter-gatherer.
Even if I was, you might think it's yours. You know what I'm saying? No, this is my gun, but it's the gun that you use when we go hunting. And I'll let you call it yours, but it ain't going to be yours. You know it's really mine. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I was having a conversation with my son one day in the bedroom. I got a video, and he was like, "But this is my room." I said, "This ain't your room. What are you talking about? You just live in this room."
You got a video of you?
I was looking at something. I'm gonna see if I can. I was looking at it the other day. Yeah, but it's my room. It's like, this not your room.
Yeah,
it's my room.
Yeah,
you just allowed to live here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Keep these things in perspective, parents.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that dude, I don't know what the hell that was about.
They say that his mother was on drugs and
she wasn't even living there.
They said he was a troubled kid.
Yeah.
And you're rewarding a troubled kid with an AR-15.
That's the dumbest thing. So that parent's going to pay for that.
So back to the subject on preventative measures. I don't think gun control is the answer, obviously, because I mean, if you know your history and geography, all the countries that took away guns from the people, guess who ended up with the guns?
The government?
The criminals.
Oh, the criminals? Okay.
The criminals, man. You could never keep criminals from doing criminal things.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to find a way. In UK, there's there's the knife attacks on the rise.
Well, the thing about it is criminals are not going to abide by the law.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? And they're going to keep there, and it's going to empower them when you punish law-abiding citizens. So the criminals get
law-abiding citizens always get punished.
Right.
Correct.
So that's the stupidest answer. The answer is here's the answer, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Punish them. Now they already arraigning them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Punish them swift and harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drag that crap out.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Come down with the force. Come down, and bury them under the the prison. And I don't even know, like they said, the kid ain't, I don't know if he's eligible because
He's 14.
He could be tried as an adult.
They're saying he's going to be tried as an adult.
But I heard somebody say that must get life in prison. Georgia has the death penalty, don't they?
Let us know in the comments if Georgia has a death penalty. I think we do.
They do. Down in Jackson, Georgia is where they execute the people.
Really?
Yeah. At that prison down there. Now here's what I'm saying. Dude, you gotta come with it. Set an example. See, them kids, when they do that kind of stuff, they think they're gonna live in jail. They're gonna live in jail for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm. And once again, like I told you, jail ain't no different than what they feel like. So what's the difference? 3 hots in a cot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once again, you gotta set an example.
What about at the core root? My opinion is metal detectors. I don't give a damn. Metal detectors at every school. I don't care if you at the most prestigious school in the state of your state. Metal detectors, clear book bags, and extra security.
Now check this out right here. And all that's fine. I don't care about all that. That's cool with me. I don't have a problem with that.
What do you mean you don't care about it, Salim?
Listen what I'm saying. I don't mind that. I don't mind that you do that.
Get me heated over here. Get me heated over here,
no,
man.
I do care. I do care for that. We're on the same page with that right there. We're on the same page.
I'm about to get... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen,
hell, you got to be careful, man. This is a sensitive situation, man.
What I'm saying is I don't mind that. That's a good thing. You just
have such a nonchalant attitude about so much stuff, Celine. That's probably why that lady was about to go upside your head top.
Well, here's the thing right here. If I go the other route, then what would have happened?
I'm losing control. I'm taking you off.
No. I'm saying no, but you did take me off my subject. But no, now we're going to go there because you took it there. I'm just saying if I do act differently, then how am I going to be? I'm going to be, unrational. Doing stupid stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's what you want from me, don't you?
No,
you want to pull me out of character like that.
What I want you to do.
You want me.
Can I tell you what I want you to do?
I'm not just saying. Go ahead, tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to do.
Tell me what you want me to do.
I said that I think they should have metal detectors.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Bags.
Okay.
So I want you to make the point that you was about to make before I threw you off.
Well, then don't throw me off again.
You said something about I don't care. I got triggered.
I'm not saying I don't care.
Can I apologize? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, man.
I was triggered.
You
no pun intended, man.
See,
this is a serious situation.
And then that's what I'm trying to say. Like I said, I don't mind those things. Not to say I don't care about those things.
All right,
those things are important.
Yes.
And they've been doing it.
Yes.
But with the Parkland kid, he wasn't even going to the school at that. He had already graduated.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he walked in with AR. He not packing that thing in no backpack. Mm-hmm. No metal detector stopping that. He ran right in there and started going to work.
It's okay.
You see? Now, the resource officer probably could have helped prevented some of those, you see what I'm saying? Some of the deaths, but they say he kind of cowered and ran away. So I agree with more of a police presence.
But not metal detectors?
I do metal detectors, clear book bags, yes.
Okay.
More of a police presence up there.
Okay.
Like and where I stay at, there's police school, such and such county system schools, and they got cars parked in the police officers parked out there just specifically they work for the county.
Most schools have,
police officers. So two or three or four.
Most schools have one, if I'm not mistaken, one cop for the whole school. So I'm
saying maybe for schools, maybe 2 of them patrolling every day. That's easy. That's not hard to do.
Yeah.
But shit, everybody was talking about defunding the police not too long ago.
I mean, we all know that was stupid. Even they know they're stupid. They won't even say that nowadays.
Oh, okay. But they were talking about defund the police. When we talking about fund them better and more equip them, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
We know how this thing worked. It was a catchphrase, just like Black Lives Matter was a catchphrase.
To do what?
Until it wasn't, what's the word? It wasn't helping them anymore.
For what purpose, though? Why would you say defund the police at any level when it is counterproductive to what you really want to happen?
Well, they know that. It was just a catchphrase, and it was, we had to
half of y'all bought in. Most of y'all bought into that.
I never bought into that crap.
Most of y'all bought into that. The way y'all think and how y'all, that liberal mindset. I'm not saying 100%.
Let me reel you back in, Salim. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right.
So listen,
explain it to me.
Talking about the Appalachian school shooting thing. Slackadjusters podcast. We are a serious podcast. Me and Salim, we have a lot of similarities, but we also, we debate about a lot of things.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to this Appalachian thing, I think it was Apalachee High School or Appalachian.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me, guys. I can't think of the right pronunciation of the school, but I think in this moment, Salim,
okay,
we should have a moment of silence for the people, the staff, the students, and the families of Apalachee High School. Are you okay with that?
I was already being silent. You should just let it ride.
You're just scrolling through your phone, man.
How long are we going to have it for? A minute?
A moment, man. See, you're not taking it serious, man.
I am not saying. You want to count it down or
This
something?
is a serious situation, man.
Count it down. 3,
just one,
2, 1.
All right, man.
Look,
Salim's he's just like, okay. Let me put it like this. Maybe I'm just a little bit more sensitive and Salim's just more hardcore to certain things. And it's like, he's all business, back to business, This dude got a real hard, what do you call it? His exterior is hard, but deep down inside, this dude got a heart, man. So he's not making light of the situation. He just, he don't hold it against him, man.
Listen,
our
you trying
thoughts
to make
and prayers are with the people.
Absolutely. So why are you trying to make me look like? Why are you putting it like
you
that?
You made yourself look like that. You
how do I
scrolling
make
through your phone. You didn't want to take a moment. You asked how long the moment's gonna be. Why you have to do all that,
buddy? I'm just saying. Let's have a moment of silence. I'm the one being silent. Go ahead and go for it.
Look,
we having a moment of silence.
It's done. Thank you for participating.
So I'm just saying, listen, I'm not, but outside of all of that,
yes.
you're making me talk about I've got a hardened shell. No, I'm just chilling. I don't react I don't overreact like a lot of people do.
People in the comments.
No,
don't
worry about it. I'm saying, don't worry about these people right here. Don't worry about them.
You gotta stop that real quick.
They can put whatever they want in the comments. I'm just saying.
Hey, what do y'all think? Salim,
you're trying to make me.
Is this dude just all business? All seriousness. Like, come on, man. Sometimes, show the people you got a heart, Salim.
Bro, what are you talking about? We're talking about it. So I'm saying you show people you got a heart. Listen, everybody is different, man. I don't have to be.
I know, and that's what I was trying to explain to the people.
I don't have to start crying for people to think that I'm not, that I'm soft, or that I care and all that kind of stuff. I do care. We're talking about that. We're talking about it.
That's why you're so damn angry, man. That's why you snapped on a lady the other day, because you just, all of your soft feelings and all of your emotional feelings, you just bury them so deep inside, and then one day you just snap. And it happens to be on an older lady at your jiu-jitsu parking lot who's asking you to move your car.
Older. I don't know where you get that from.
Because this is an older lady or a younger lady? Older lady.
I didn't say it. She's an older lady. They're saying that she want no young
20-year-old. Snapping on the elderly, the seniors out here.
Listen, you try to be funny. You need to say, here's let me say disclaimer when we do things, okay? So it's kind of a little thing. Me and my wife start.
Why you put your finger up?
Because this is very important.
Long finger.
Oh, my head hurt, dog.
Okay, you was about to make a point. Make a finger long as hell.
We can't. Let me tell you something, boy. Man, it's just crazy, boy. Listen. Look, man.
We should talk about something else.
I know, man. We gotta scratch this over.
No,
let's start all over again.
We gotta keep it.
Because
we gotta keep it.
This you damn sure not gonna let my wife watch this video. Cause listen, man. Hey, look. Listen to me, though.
I'm listening.
Listen.
Yes.
You made me forget what I was about to say.
You making a point.
I know. Oh, okay. This is what me and my wife do. When we're talking about something, we just talk about something,
yes.
And we're trying to be, not that we're trying to be funny, but it's not to be taken to heart.
Yes.
You put a disclaimer out there.
Okay.
And you say, for entertainment purposes only.
Okay.
So you need to start putting that disclaimer out there so you don't have these people thinking sideways about me.
Okay.
Because you're going to paint me out to be.
I had a feeling you was going to say something.
For entertainment purposes only. Then you can rattle off all that other BS because now you're paying me out to be a bad person, man. And let's talk about this other last topic because, I mean, it is a sensitive.
From now on, I want you guys to understand that what me and Salim talk about is for entertainment purposes.
Not everything, you know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm talking about.
So tell me again what you want me to do.
Yeah, but I'm saying depending on when you try to go in on me, make me look bad, man. Because these people, you know,
I can't make you look bad.
Well, yeah, you because they
people gonna feel how they want to feel about you either way, bro.
Okay, well, I mean,
but I get your point because I do, you know, I mean, these aren't any different than the conversations we have over the phone, man. We have banter, we have debates, and what we always end up saying, like, damn, we should have recorded this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we gotta be real careful.
But I did give a disclaimer that you're like, come on, man. I know you care about these things, but your exterior is so hard and so serious sometimes, bro, that I know you're bearing your feelings deep inside, and eventually you just end up snapping on the wrong people. Like what happened this week. So can we go back? Can we circle back around to, you think that metal detectors is a good thing?
Clear book bags.
Clear book bags.
Heavy security.
Per school. How many? 3 or 4?
Minimum 2. Max, I mean, 3 would be good.
Most schools have at least 2.
I don't know. When I go to this like elementary school, and every school is different amount of children.
It was 1,900 kids.
1,900 need to have three at 1,900. 1,900.
It was 1,900 kids at that school.
God, that's a lot.
How many cops are appropriate?
I think 5.
Okay.
With 1,900, so they should do it per one cop per 300. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of cops.
No.
Per 300?
Yeah.
What's 300
one
divided
cop,
by 1,900?
One cop per 300.
Divided by 3?
So you're still looking at six cops. 1,900 kids. What if there's a riot? What if there's a gang? What if there's a bunch of kids getting at something? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And the cops can stay in rotation. The cops can stay in rotation and stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, have a little triangle offense thing going on in school. Stuff. You know? Yeah, man. Either way, I don't think gun control is going to help anything. Democrats.
I think, yeah.
Because, you know, we got to do something about these guns.
Yeah.
Soon as something happens.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of the AR-15s. And what happens? The damn price of ammunition goes up again. There's run on all the guns. Because, you know, we always go through this, man. But, you know, thoughts and prayers for the people, the students, the community in general, man. Let's just talk to our kids. After that happened, I called my kids that night. I had real conversations with them. Like, hey, what would you do if one of your friends came up to the school and like showed you like, hey, look what I got. They opened their bag. They got a gun in there. I asked my son, what would you do? He was like, probably call mom. I was like, hold on, man. Call mom. He's like, well, I would call mom. And then I would leave the class and tell mom to pick me up. I was like, hold on, man. You know, I ain't going to say everything I told him, but I told him and my daughter, they need to have a plan. If you see something, say something immediately. You don't have to, hey, Mr. Smith, just saw him have a gun. Right. I told him, excuse yourself. Say you got to go to the bathroom or something. Go straight to the office. Hey, Johnny got a gun. Yeah. Then get the hell on, son. You know what I mean? But
you got my permission
right away
to get the hell on.
I told him, always look for an exit plan. Yeah. You know, just be on the lookout for the weird kids or the kids just acting a little strange. And my son's in high school. So I told him, like, look at the biggest object. Like if you hear, I asked him, what if you hear a gunshot or something in the school? What you gonna do? And here's what I told him to do. I said, I don't care what the teacher says to do. Find the biggest object in the room, push it up against the door. You know what I mean? Push it up against the door, whether it's those little rolly TVs that we used to have in school. I don't know if they still got them, or a desk, push it up against the thing and then do the huddle thing.
Man, that's very interesting because they might have a protocol. Do they have protocols and procedures for that stuff?
Yes, they do have
so now
protocol.
He's going against the grain and there's a lot of confusion.
But I mean, there was...
do you ask him what their protocol is before you just tell him what to do?
I did ask my daughter because I spoke to her first. And she said that, like, my daughter, she's so... matter of fact, she's like, oh, I was like, so what type of protocols y'all got in school? It's so stupid. That's her answer. It's so stupid. They just want us to huddle up and they want us to cut the lights off and huddle up in a room and on the floor with our heads down.
I said it is stupid.
That is stupid. So I gave her like, all right, well, y'all got windows in their class? Like, are you on the top floor to have to, are the windows, are you able to open the windows?
Right.
So I gave her a little plan of what to do. If you gotta, of course, I think the protocol right now for most schools is to lock the doors.
Right.
Teacher go, lock the doors, cut the lights off, and the kids, huddle up in a corner with their heads down or whatever. They hide. That's what she said. They hide. So I think if you hear a gunshot and it's on the other side of the school, shit, you got time to, okay, teacher, lock the door. Hey, Miss Johnson, can we push something in front of the door? Because if the way I'm thinking about it, if that kid comes to that room and they're having trouble getting into it, they're going to move on to the next room.
Right.
Because time is of the essence. The police is probably on the way. The school resource officer or somebody in the school is coming to intervene. So if they come to a class and it's locked or, there's an obstacle in the way, they're moving on. So
unless they looking for somebody specific, which sometimes is what it is, right?
It probably is.
They're going to stay on that door, start shooting through the door and stuff.
But still, there's an obstacle in the way.
Oh, yeah, it helps.
You know what I mean?
It
And
helps.
I don't know if you remember back in the day, those school doors used to be made out of thick wood, and there was a little rectangle with glass.
Yeah,
and you had,
and
you got to.
Oh, you ain't getting in there. Yeah, that was a fortress.
Either way, man, I think another thing I was thinking, and y'all can steal this idea if y'all want to, if y'all watching public. I think the teacher's desk should be made out of like some solid wood or steel, and it's rollable.
Yeah.
And you could roll it in front of the door and lock it like it got some lock mechanisms that's quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's inexpensive, right?
Right.
Just something that you can put in front of the door as an obstacle to slow things down, because a lock might not be enough. What if, the desk is, I don't know, something big enough to just block the door, bulletproof, steel. It could be a file cabinet. Every room has some type of file cabinet, or they hold the supplies and stuff in, put wheels on it, make it bulletproof for every room in the school.
Well, I'm saying if police, if these supposed to be our most precious resources, I've seen better security at freaking Walmart than I see at the schools. You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And
bro.
so surveillance and security. So I'm just saying at retail stores. So, put that kind of surveillance and security, like if they said there was some resource officers there at the Apalachee School, where did he, like I said, the metal detectors would have probably picked up on it. That would have been the first line of defense.
Mm-hmm.
Having a clear book bag might have been a deterrent, and so forth and so on. So those are all good topics. They're all good points. They've been explored, and they've been doing them.
Yeah.
Yet and still, the boy went in there, did what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now we got to be talking about the similarities that happens with all the things when all these shootings. He went there and he idolized those school shooters. If you don't have nobody to idolize, then keep it moving. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so they give him a platform. Don't get this boy a platform. After it's all said and done, bury him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows about him, and he has no, he's not popular no more. You see him, they make him popular over so much.
You're talking about the media, the news coverage.
Yes, absolutely.
These type of things are I understand what you're saying. Very valid points. But these, like, we have media at the palm of our hands,
man.
bro.
They scrub the internet of something they don't want on there. They scrub it. Am I not? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I just think it's a long shot.
It is. We got to be. It's not just one answer. It's multiple things.
Nah,
I think that's one of them. I think that's an important one. And then, like I said, the parents are going to be held. Let me see. This is a touchy subject because they say you're going to hold me accountable for a crime somebody else did, and I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is already a crime. You gave access to a child a gun. That's already illegal. That kid didn't come in there, break into your safe, and take the gun. You gave him the gun. That's a big difference. That's negligence.
I heard Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club say that there is no minimum age to possess a gun in Georgia. It wasn't own a gun, but I think it was possess a gun.
Okay,
is that
so
true?
Well, from my understanding, I haven't done it. I need to do more to get the exact ruling on this.
Let us know in the comments.
When you go, if like let's say for instance, you cannot go at 18 and buy a handgun.
Correct.
But
not in Georgia.
But a parent can give you a gun. Like actually
gift you a gun for hunting and protecting the property.
Well, it's like if my son is 15 years old, and somebody breaks in the house, he grabs my handgun and protects himself.
Possessing a gun.
There's nothing illegal about that, from my understanding.
Right.
Kids can, and at 18 they can purchase a rifle. 21 they can buy a handgun.
In Georgia.
So I don't know about what he's talking about, but I did hear something about you can't buy a handgun at 18, but you could. That don't mean you can't wind up with a handgun at 18.
Yeah, I know you could buy a rifle in Georgia at 18.
So I'm saying if I'm a father, I got it for my son at 18. I think that's possible.
Okay.
I think I've seen something like that.
You think that law should change, buddy?
I don't think that matters.
Do you think changing the law?
I don't think that law matters. Like somebody had to. I think you're 18 years old.
Yeah.
You can go to the army and fight for this country.
Great point.
Rob, you can do all that stuff, but you cannot own a gun. You can't do certain things, but you're treated as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And there's levels to it. Now, high school age children should not be able to, because you can't carry a gun. It's still a law. You can't take the gun out your house. You can't carry the gun.
Nope.
So that's breaking the law. Maybe they shouldn't be able to have possession of it in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't know, man. But I mean, we dragging with this. Like I said, he's there's a lot of things to be done about that. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping something changes though, brother, because like you said, these things are happening way too often. And if I'm being honest, when I would hear the stories, it would always tug on my heartstring, but it would always be like not surprised. And we should be surprised when these things happen. It's terrible, bro.
We are. We just become, anything that happens,
we're coming numb to it, right?
You come numb to it. It's like, especially when it's out of your control, you can't do nothing about it. It's like, if you worry yourself too much with it, then you start going the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think they become heroes and then they wind up doing irrational things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is not for everybody can't. There's a million problems out here. Everybody's picking and choosing what they can do, and you know what I'm saying, and stick to it. Like, somebody might be adopting children.
Yes.
That's a lot of people don't get concerned about that, but then there's some people that's really doing that work. There might be somebody who's really, I don't know, like police officers or fire department. Everybody's doing something, and then that makes the whole thing come together. So everybody can't be concerned with the same problem.
Right.
Everybody got to do their part. So that not it might not be our job to do that. We can have an opinion about it, but it's just going to be that I don't have much more to say about it after that.
All right. Well, look, I appreciate you. Your banter and your back and forth with me on this subject, and I just want to make this clear. I wasn't trying to throw you in the bus earlier, buddy. I just,
I mean, I feel like that we're going to have a talk after this off camera, but I don't know if the Slack Adjusters is going to be. This might be our final episode.
Look,
we'll talk about it. We'll see. But let's just move on to the next topic.
Final episode.
I don't know, man.
Because I'm keeping it real.
I don't know about you keeping it.
In other news, people, we got Fulton County DA.
Mm-hmm.
Fannie. No, it's Fannie.
Oh, here we
pronounce it right. What do you call her? Fannie? Did you call her Fannie?
Fannie? It's Fannie? Now, she did say her name. I want to pull it up. When we have
How did you pronounce it just now?
Fannie.
No, you said Fannie. Fannie has a fanny. If y'all ain't know.
I wanted to say that. Who names a child Fannie? That used to be
Fannie.
Okay, Fannie. Okay, Fannie used to be like pop your fanny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Celine, let's just heat things up real quick, man.
Go ahead and heat it up because I don't know about that thing over there.
Did it go off again? Look, pause for a brief moment from our sponsors.
Hey, this your boy Salim V World. We still trying to figure out this camera thing. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.